live on the air. Well, not totally live because they recorded this a couple hours ago, about 3 o'clock this afternoon my time. But they're somewhere in Scotland. I'm not exactly sure. I want to say Glasgow, but I know it's probably not right. But we opened up the show with the Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe being separated, and a Watchdog Spud calls out the American Wolves to get, not the American Wolves, but just the Wolves. He calls out the Wolves to get some uh, clarification on who the new investor is. He tried to, in his words, Magnum TA uh, uh, the Wolves by shining a flashlight in their eyes. Like he's trying to interrogate them. Uh, but instead, he kind of uh, badmouths the Wolves to the point that he kind of takes them off to the point where they end up hitting what's known as the alarm clock finishing maneuver where uh, Davy, no, well, Eddie, Iowa ships the guy to the ropes, goes over the air, and uh, Davy hits him with a hard kick to the chest. It looks a lot more devastating than it sounds, but think after that they tell Watchdog Spud that the new investor will be revealed at the end of the show, and he will be watching the main event tag team match. And if any wrestler interferes on behalf of Team Dixie, um, that wrestler will be fired by the new investor. So apparently it's going to be a straight up tag team match tonight. No interference from anyone in the main event match, but that's going to be interesting. But let's get back and see where the rest of the show continues. Joe he says that if he win, if they win, if EC3 and Magnus win, he says that Joe and Angle are gone from TNA Wrestling. If but Joe ups the ante by saying that if they win, if Angle and Joe wins, then the man who scores the pinfall or submission will become the number one contender for the world title. Magnus is all for that. Joe Dixie Carter comes out and tries to convince him not to do that, and says, with everything going on, with the new investor coming in, she can't uh, risk the world title being lost to Joe or Angle by Magnus. This kind of upsets Magnus to the point. He makes it official. He says he's doing it anyway, and that match is apparently our main event for tonight. Plus, the new investor has apparently just arrived before the show. They just showed it. Uh, and another thing I want to point out is that they were basically Magnus was touting the fact that uh, himself that they're making room by getting rid of the dead wood, which such as Sting, Jeff Hardy, and AJ Styles, which he hasn't mentioned all three of those guys by name. It says that it's making room for new stars such as himself, uh, the Bullman's, Watchdog Spud, and then he basically omits EC3, which kind of looked like it upset EC3 a little bit, but by the end of the segment, it seemed like they were back basically on the same page, so I'm not sure where that's going, or if it's going anywhere. But that was the first 15 or so minutes of Impact. It's time for the first match of the night. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, so let's get back to the show and see where it goes. First match of the night is the TNA Knockouts champs and Gil Kim taking and her bodyguard Lady Tampa taking on uh, two-thirds of the original uh, Beautiful People, Velvet Sky, no, Gil Kim Kim's not the champion because it's the knockouts champion is now Madison Wayne, and comes out with Velvet Sky to team up with her. It's two-thirds of the original beautiful people. They take on the former champion. Like I meant to say, Gail Kim and her bodyguard, Lady Topper. The former beautiful people pick up the win after Madison Wayne shot kicks Topper off the apron, and Velvet catches Gail with the Angel Face finisher for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Chris Sabin, Velvet's boyfriend, comes out and says that he's been trying to text her, call her, uh, email her, instant message, everything, and she hasn't answered him in the last week or so, and he wants answers. He wants everything to go back to the way they were, where they can go backstage and she can give him a massage and make everything better. But instead, Velvet has only one thing to say, and that is that they are over. That's why Velvet finally wakes up with Chris Sabin, leaving Sabin in the ring with no title and no goal. Uh, just blowing a gasket in the middle of the ring as Velvet walks up the ramp and leaves him. Uh, After that, we go backstage where Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe burst into Bobby Roode's dressing room and basically threaten him to make sure that he doesn't interfere in their major tag team match. Main event coming up later against the TNA World Champion Magnus and EC3. As we know, Bobby Roode has been known to stick his nose in the business of not only Kurt Angle uh, but also be a big uh, supporter of Team Dixie. Bobby Roode has been a difference maker in those matches when it concerns members of Team Dixie. He's been there to help them out whenever they needed. They basically threatened Bobby. Angle and Joe basically threatened Bobby not to interfere, but as soon as they leave, he was like he has a devious smile on his face. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Uh, we come back after that. We come back to the wing, and we have the Cowboy James Storm call out Gutter, the holder of the TNA World Title, a Feast of Fire briefcase. Uh, Storm says he's had time to think about it, and he's no longer jealous or upset or whatever he was when it comes to Gutter holding the world title, Feast of Fire briefcase, and says he wants to make things right and get back on the same team. So apparently, the whole James Storm heel turn that I was expecting is not gonna happen at the moment. Once they reconcile, this brings out Bad Influence Christopher Daniels and Kazarian, who basically challenged Gunner to put his Beast of Fire briefcase on the line in a tag team match with himself and Storm against Bad Influence. So apparently, whoever gets the win gets the briefcase. If Bad Influence uh, wins, I'm guessing that whoever gets the pin or submission will be the holder of the briefcase. But that match is going on right now, so let's go back and see how it turns out. Gunner and Storm pick up the win after Storm super kicks Christopher Daniels off the apron, allowing Gunner to hit the flying headbutt on Kazarian for the 1, 2, 3. So apparently Gunner keeps his briefcase. But coming up next, I believe they're about to unveil the new investor. I have a pretty good idea who it is, but for those, I'm not gonna sit here and speculate until I actually see him on the TV. So let's get back to the show and see who it is. We come back to Impact Wrestling where Bobby Roode comes into Dixie Carter's office as Dixie's trying to find out who the new investor is. Bobby comes in and says that he's apparently been doing favors for Dixie Carter, allowing her to allowing Magnus to eliminate certain superstars such as AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. And apparently he was promised a world title match. Dixie Carter tries to pay him off, but instead Rude says he doesn't want her money. He wants his title match. And Dixie tries to put tries to persuade uh, Rude to uh, take the money, but instead Rude says she has 1 week to make things right. And as of as of right now, he is no longer doing favors for Team Dixie, which means apparently uh, Magus and EC3 are on their own in the tag team match main event with Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe, which is now very interesting. I'm looking for Rude to possibly go face and go against Team Dixie down the road. But things just got very interesting as uh, it looks like uh, Watchstar Spud on uh, trying to suck up to who he calls Madam Dixie. He says he's gonna go to the ring and confront confront the Wolves about who the new investor is. So that's the next segment, and I can't wait to see. I have a good idea who it is, but I'm gonna wait to find out like everyone else. So let's get back and see who it is. Watchstar Spud calls out the American Wolves to get, not the American Wolves, but just the Wolves. He calls out the Wolves to get some uh, clarification on who the new investor is. He tried to, in his words, Magnum PA uh, uh, the Wolves by shining a flashlight in their eyes, like he's trying to interrogate them. Uh, but instead, he uh, kind of uh, badmouths the Wolves to the point that he kind of takes them off to the point where they end up hitting what's known as the alarm clock finishing maneuver where uh, Davey, no, well, Eddie, Irish ships the guy to the ropes, throws him in the air, and uh, Davey hits him with a hard kick to the chest. It looks a lot more devastating than it sounds, but think after that they tell Watchstar Spud that the new investor will be revealed at the end of the show, and he will be watching the main event tag team match. And if any wrestler interferes on behalf of Team Dixie, um, that wrestler will be fired by the new investor. So apparently it's going to be a straight up tag team match tonight. No interference from anyone in the main event match, but that's going to be interesting. But let's get back and see where the rest of the show continues. Uh, the experiment performed by uh, EY Eric Young goes awry as uh, the, uh, as the Monster Abyss and EY team up to take on the Blowmans for the tag team titles. Abyss snaps and hits the referee with a shock treatment, causing a disqualification. Blowmans retain the tag team titles. After the match, EY gets upset and ends up taking a choke slam from the Monster Abyss. But as soon as Abyss gets to the top of the ramp, EY gets to his feet and challenges Abyss to one last experiment next week. This time, it's a match between Abyss and Eric Young. But it's not just any match. It is it's the Abyss's favorite Abyss's signature match. which is known as the Monsters Ball. Next week, Abyss takes on EY in the Monsters Ball match. Uh, but after that, we go on stage where we see Bully Ray pushing out a casket as we go to commercial. We come back as it's and we go to a pre-taped uh, film of a date, I guess it was, between Sam Shaw and Christianity. And Shaw is giving her a tour of his house, but there's one room he doesn't want to go into. He turns on the lights in that room, and it ends up being a giant shrine to Christianity with pictures and a mannequin it looked like. But I'm guessing he pulled off a lock of Christy's hair somewhere on the pre-tape that I didn't see, uh, which he stuck to the mannequin's head. He stuck to the wig of the mannequin, which I thought was creepy as hell. But coming up next, we find out what's up with the casket and Bully Ray's possession. Let's get back to Impact Wrestling and see what's going on. Bully Ray comes out with the casket and says he basically gives a warning to Ken Anderson, saying he intends to put Anderson in that casket. This brings out Anderson, who challenges him to try to, and then says, and asks him what's he gonna do after that. Bully Ray says uh, he intends to pile drive Anderson's wife and kids, which ends up causing Anderson to snap. And as they are on opposite sides of the casket, he flips the lid. Anderson flips the lid up and hits Bully in the face. When he then goes on the warpath, uh, beating on Bully Ray, throwing him into the ring and grabbing a chair. As Anderson slides in the ring, Bully catches him with an elbow, I believe, and Bully goes to the second rope for a foot high risk maneuver, but instead gets hit in the crotchal region by Anderson, setting up a Kenton bomb sort of move, but instead it was mostly a rolling move and a maneuver similar to the Kenton bomb, but only mat. After that, Anderson picks up the chair and hits Bully away a few times in the back, sending Bully running back up the ramp. After that, we go backstage where Magnus and EC3 are going back and forth. Magnus calls EC3 a clean horn and someone who doesn't deserve to be in the ring, and said EC3 retorts by saying that the only gleam around here is the gleam that his family puts in Magnus's pockets. They look like they're about to start to go at it as Dixie walks in the room, and they seem to try to put on a good front in front of Dixie. But the tag team main event is coming up next, and I'm not sure if the team Dixie is really on the same page at the moment, but we'll have to see how the main event turns out. It's coming up next. Samoa Joe and Angle take on Magnus and EC3, as well as the unveiling of the new investor. Who's it gonna be? I have an idea, but let's get back and see how things turn out. Samoa Joe forces Magnus to tap out in the main event, which means Samoa Joe will get a world title match down the line against Magnus. Then irate Dixie Carter comes out and demands that the new investor reveal himself. She screams and hollers until the new investor's music hits, and he walks out. And who else is it but, of course, Montavious Porter, the Ball Superstar MVP, is in TNA Wrestling. He is the new investor, and apparently the newest member of the TNA roster. guessing he'll be in a match down the line. But he is coming in as the new investor who apparently hired the Wolves to watch his back. Uh, some people already knew this because it was reported a couple hours ago, but for those who didn't, big surprise. Uh, I kind of already got ruined. I got a, I kind of already got spoiled because I accidentally saw where somebody posted it. But for those who didn't, I didn't want to ruin it. But for those who didn't know, it is a big surprise MVP in TNA Wrestling, and things just got real. Uh, really good Impact Wrestling tonight. Good show. Can't wait for next week when they're still overseas, uh, doing a whole slate of overseas shows for the next couple of weeks, which should be awesome. Uh, wait to see what MVP does going forward as the new investor and where this takes Impact Wrestling. But that's the end of Impact for tonight. I'll be back for Raw for SmackDown and Raw Monday for Raw, and I'll try to get those TWA videos up as soon as possible. It takes forever to try to record my voiceovers and edit, so it's gonna take a while. But like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought of Impact